Did you hear that? Britain is being threatened. Canada's being threatened. America's being threatened. We're going to set up the flag of Islam in front of the White House, and you preachers are not warning your people. God forgive you. 1 out of every 4 verses in this book is about the return of Christ, and they never hear it from your lips. One lady said, I bought your prophecy Bible and gave it to my pastor thinking that might move his heart. You don't hear it. And oh, I'd hate to be a one-horse, half-carrot, knock-kneed, thin-spin, goose-pimple, deacon-fearing, woman-pleasing preacher. God, we've got a message to preach. Preach the word. 2 Timothy 4:2. You guys won't do it. You got your little lattes and your parties on Sunday morning and your rock bands. Let's get down to business. Let's warn them. Son of man, I've made you a watchman. Therefore, hear the words of my mouth and give them warning from me. Ezekiel 3:16. Now listen carefully. Yes, it's in the Bible, Rexella. Jesus said in Matthew 24, verse 37, as the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. How was it Noah's day? The whole world filled with violence. Genesis 6:11. Now listen to Jesus. He's the one preaching all these things, not Van Impe. Luke 21:9. When you hear wars and commotions, wars and revolutionaries, wars and terrorism, be not frightened. These things must first happen before what? When they're happening? Then shall they see the Son of Man, Jesus, coming in a cloud with power and great glory. And when these things begin to happen, look up, your redemption of the bodies. Come up hither, draws nigh. That's how near it all is. And Rexella, in verses 31 and 32, Jesus added, and when it's happening full blast and you heard the headlines, it's here. I've got over 100 places where they're going to attack soon as Muslims try to rule the entire world, as Khomeini of Iran says will happen, and as Kabani of the American Muslims is also predicting. Now hear this. When it's happening full blast, you know my kingdom, when I'm coming to reign on earth, is near. And then he says, the generation that lives to see this prophecy, you just saw it, shall not pass from the earth. We're going home soon. We are the generation.
I love the way you quote